My woman, today the world finally knows what my heart has been carrying all along. The love that could no longer remain a whisper between shadows, nor a song meant only for hidden skies. I stood with my voice steady, yet my soul trembling, and declared before all that you are mine, not in silence anymore, but in the radiance of truth. Every secret smile, every hidden meeting, every prayer we both whispered in solitude has led to this moment, a moment where secrecy bows before honor, and love rises to reign in the open air. For too long, I shielded our story behind veils of discretion, not out of shame, but out of protection, guarding you like a jewel from the eyes of the world. But today, I let them see what I have always seen, the queen of my soul, the woman whose presence turns my nights into poetry and my days into endless strength. My words trembled with emotion, for they were not rehearsed lines, but confessions drawn from the very marrow of my being. You, my woman, are no longer a secret written in my private diaries, no longer a delicate flame I sheltered from the wind of curiosity. You are now the star I hold up proudly to the sky, the melody I want every ear to hear, the vow I want history to remember. In every syllable I spoke, I carved our love into the fabric of time, ensuring it will echo even when our footsteps fade from the earth. I saw the world's eyes widen when I said your name with reverence, and in that moment, I felt no fear, only pride. For what is a man if he hides his greatest truth? What is a prince if he cannot protect and honor the woman he loves openly? The chains of secrecy fell, and in their place, I wore the crown of courage, declaring before all that I have chosen you, not in shadows but in daylight. My woman, I felt the ground beneath me shift as though the earth itself acknowledged the power of what had been spoken. For love, when revealed, carries the strength of storms and the gentleness of rain. The whispers that once belonged to us alone have now become a thunder that shakes the world, reminding every soul that true love is never meant to remain hidden forever. I could see the tears in your eyes even across the distance, for you knew this day would come, yet perhaps never imagined the weight of my words when they finally arrived. Every letter I uttered was a promise carved in stone, that I will never again allow our love to be diminished by secrecy, that I will fight kingdoms and silence oceans before I let anyone question your place by my side. This confession, my woman, was not just for you, but for the generations to come. I wanted our children to know that their father stood with his head unbowed, declaring love not in whispers, but in roaring echoes that reached every corner of the world. I wanted them to know that courage is not only found in battlefields but in the heart that dares to love openly. When I said your name, I felt my chest lighten as if I had carried the weight of 1,000 suns and suddenly let them all rest. The crowd may have heard only a speech, but I knew it was a prayer where I surrendered my soul to the truth, where I declared that loving you is not a choice but a destiny. You are no longer hidden, my love. You are eternal in the eyes of all who now bear witness. And when silence fell after my words, I swear the air itself changed. It was as if the sky bent closer to listen, as if the stars had paused in their eternal dance to honor the love that had been revealed. My voice cracked, but I let it, for even a prince has the right to tremble when love is this profound. I let my vulnerability become my armor, and I let the world see the rawness of my devotion. My woman, the crown I wear may belong to a kingdom, but the heart I hold belongs only to you. I have fought battles, led men, and carried the weight of responsibility, but nothing compares to the bravery it took to speak your name aloud. It was the simplest act, yet the most powerful, because it transformed what was once hidden into something unshakable. You may have feared this moment, fearing judgment, fearing questions, but I promise you, my woman, the world can ask 1,000 questions, and my answer will always be the same: you are mine, and I am yours. No power on earth, no title, no crown can separate me from the truth I have spoken today. I want you to know that this is only the beginning. Today I made our love official before the eyes of the world, but tomorrow, I will make it eternal before the heavens. Our love will not only live in words and whispers, but in the legacy we create together, in the lives we touch, in the memories we leave for generations to embrace. My woman, as I looked at you after the announcement, it felt as though the entire universe had paused, watching two souls who had walked through silence and secrecy finally stepping into the light. I saw 1,000 emotions flicker across your eyes: relief, joy, fear, pride, and each one made me want to hold you tighter. You are no longer a dream I visit in hidden hours. You are now the reality I stand beside openly. the heartbeat that echoes through my every word. When I walked off that stage, my first thought was of you. Not the cameras, not the questions, not the eyes of the world, but you. I wanted to find you, to take your trembling hands into mine and whisper that everything would be all right, that the noise outside cannot reach the sanctuary we have built within each other. You are not just a name spoken today. You are my sanctuary, my safe place, my eternal home. I know the world will speak, as it always does, but let them write, let them speculate, let them question. For the first time, their words have no power over me, because I have spoken my own truth. In the hush after the storm, there is only you and I, standing at the edge of a future no longer weighed down by secrecy. We are not hidden shadows anymore, we are light itself. Tonight, as the city sleeps, I imagine you sitting by your window, breathing differently now, knowing the world finally knows who you are to me. I imagine your tears of release, the quiet smile you give to the sky, and I want to be there, to wipe those tears away, to hold you until dawn. The distance between us feels smaller now because truth is a bridge that no one can burn. I want you to remember, my woman, that what I did today was not just an announcement, it was a promise. A promise to protect you more fiercely than ever. A promise to stand between you and the storms. A promise to lift you up so high that no shadow of doubt can ever reach you again. Our love has always been strong, but now it has a new armor: honesty, pride, and the power of open devotion. As I close my eyes tonight, I think of the journey we have taken together, the secret glances, the hidden messages, the quiet prayers. I think of how every single moment of fear was building us for this courage. You taught me what it means to be brave, not in front of the world, but in front of the one you love. And today, my woman, we became braver than ever before. The echoes of my words still bounce off palace walls, still travel across oceans, still linger in the hearts of those who heard. But to me, the only echo that matters is the one in your heart. Do you feel it, my woman? The shift, the freedom, the weight that has been lifted? This is our new beginning, and it is more beautiful than even I imagined. The truth we share now is not just ours, it is a light to others who live in fear of their own love. We have shown them that love, when true, deserves the courage of daylight. We have shown them that a prince is not weakened by love but made whole by it. You and I have become a story that will inspire, even without our trying. As the night stretches on, I find myself writing these words not as a prince, not as Fazza, but as a man who has loved a woman so deeply that hiding her became impossible. These are the words of a heart stripped bare, a heart that beats louder now because it no longer has to beat in secret. I give these words to you, my woman, as proof that my love is not just spoken but lived. And tomorrow,